So this quick tutorial is related about the slider in Divi because lately I'm really having hard time to remove the text shadow. My first workaround is to use a CSS, but actually there is an option in the modules in Divi where you can just remove the text shadow if you don't want that to be visible. The regular slider in Divi is one of my favorite, but sometimes this shadow into the slider doesn't really work for me, especially if the background is just plain. And it might be not visible on your end, but if you inspect the elements in here and let's target these slides here. So there is a text shadow on every content or every slide content. Now, if you want that to be removed, there is two ways to do it, via CSS or via Design tab. And I'm going to show you as well the glitch that I think Divi should be fixed because it's really confusing. It will confuse the user experience. So I'm going to enable this visual builder now and jump into the Divi slider so we can edit the styling. Scroll down at the bottom part, and I just really wish you can see this text shadow in here. But anyway, if I click the gear icon and go into the design tab, this is the confusing part for me. Let me know in the comment section if it is also confusing to you. But if you go into the design tab and text section, the text shadow is already set to none. So every individual slide should be none as well. This should be the mother of the styling. This should be the superior of the styling. But yeah, so yeah, as I said, the text shadow is already set to none. But if you go into the individual slide and click the design tab section and go to the text, they use this as a default. So you need to switch them all to remove the text shadow. So it will be really painful if there's a lot of slides that needs to be so it will be really painful if there are a lot of text that needs to be redesign or remove the text shadow. So what you can do is click these three dots in here, click the extend styles, and go into the area called section and extend. Okay, and if we jump in here, yeah, the text shadow is already gone, and I'm going to give you the difference of a text that has a text shadow. Here, there is a slight difference, really. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there is a slight difference versus on the previous slide and on the last slide. Now let's jump into the next option, which will remove all the text shadow on your slides by default. So what you can do alternatively, if you don't want that to remove the text shadow one by one, is you go into the advanced and you declare a custom ID. So I'm going to add a slide called remove shadow. You can use different name. It really depends on you. And then I'm going to open this. I'm going to exit this builder and we'll target the description. So the description for that, it should be this one, text ET slider. So we'll grab that and then we'll go into the Divi theme options, general, and I'm going to add the ID that I just put on the module, text shadow, and set it to text shadow, save. So if we refresh that, the text shadow is already gone.